Okay, down and dirty, how to use .loop to manage your new listing. So first I'm going to go to .loop and I'm going to log in, and I'm going to be showing you the easiest possible way to generate these docs. Go ahead and loop. Now you can also go in and log in through your Keller Williams dashboard and get to your documents. I just prefer to go in through .loop.com. And then you're going to click on Create New Loop. Unless you're in the grid view, then you're going to click on the plus icon. Either way, it takes you to the same place. Just type in anything for the loop name. And the reason why you're going to do that is because the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go into Edit Details and put in the address for the property. So we'll scroll down here to the bottom. We want to set the transaction type, which is a sale, purchase, and then come down to the address, put in the address, and some of this information is not going to auto-populate, but a lot of it will auto-populate. So if you know who the listing agent is, they're let's see, buying brokerage. If you know some of these names, some of these will auto-populate into your forms. So we're just going to, now that we've got the property name in there, I'm going to go ahead and select that for, I'm going to save it first so I have the option to click on property name. And now when I click save, it's going to change the name to that name. So there's no reason to type that name in twice. Now this is the new name of the loop. And then we'll go back to the loop itself. We're doing a new listing, so we're going to come down to select from your templates. And if you set up the templates, and if not, there'll be a link to a video below that shows you how to set up your templates. I'm going to go to New Single Family Listing, and I already have the 3 documents that I use every time for a new listing. Now in this case, I've already say this is in case you don't know enough information about the property to create the input form inside of Flex MLS. You can choose that as well. So I'm going to add those 3 documents. And now before I click on any of these documents, I want to make sure that I go in and I add the person that is going to be the selling the property. And you don't have to put in a an email address if you don't have one. Well, you want to assign the role though to them as seller, so this way the smart forms will know where to put their name in. Once you've done that and you've added them into the loop, then you can then go through each form one at a time, click on it, and this assign signatures will appear. You just want to make sure that the seller is assigned to that seller, and then boom, all that information, address, everything will automatically populate. Okay, and then we're just going to save and go back to the loop. No, we don't want to share it yet. We'll go into the next one here. Now, if you set up those templates correctly, seller 1, assign, you'll notice that I already have default values in here. You can go in and change those default values if they're not the values that you want them to be. But I do go through and create those templates so that everything except for the price and the dates are filled in on these. Okay, and then you can just click back to loop and it's going to ask you if you want to save. So yes, we're going to save, and it'll ask us if we want to share, and we're going to say no again. We'll go into the last one here, and now this last one is also a live form, so we can assign the seller to that as well, and it autofills that information in there for us. Back, yes, we want to save, and no, we don't want to share. Now, if they're doing electronic signatures, you will just select those and click Share, and share them with your client. If not, you'll just come up here after selecting them and click on Download, and then you can print them out and go get them signed. And then you'll re-upload them, then you'll scan them in, re-upload them into dotloop, and then you'll go in and archive each one of these after you've imported them. We'll do that in the next video. That's it.